Collective flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Zen. So you ready for the beautiful, handsome collective? Hi, collective. Flowers, flowers, flowers. One more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or to shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below, okay? So before we get into the read, I just want to promote my book again, all right? This is the Ink and Emotions, a Poetry Journal. You can find it on Amazon. The cost is $12.99, okay? And this book was created to help others with balancing or maintaining a very healthy mindset, healthy mental health, okay? So with this book, what's in this book is there are different poems in here, okay? You reflect on the poem that you see and you read. Over on this space here, this is the reflection part where you write down how the poem made you feel in a very positive way, okay? And after you do that, there are other pages here where you can track your mental health, and there's some self-care exercises that you can also do. And then there's also like a daily reflection in here as well too, okay? So definitely make sure that you get your copy. A lot of you guys are supporting me. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it, all right? And also this will also be available by ebook as well. Let's say by maybe next week, or probably the ending of this week or next week or so, okay? So for the ones that want to get this but don't have access to an actual physical copy there, I want to go ahead and create an ebook edition as well, so that way you can print out and then you can still be able to do the exercises to enhance the positivity of your mind, okay? So again, this book is called an Ink and Emotions, a Poetry Journal. Ink and Emotions, a Poetry Journal, okay? Thank you so much for your support. And that link will be posted in the comments and also in the community setting here, okay? So y'all, it's Monday. Happy Monday, happy Moon Day. Moon Day, happy Monday. So the moon represents your emotions, suppressed emotions. It also represents your menstrual cycle. It represents family. It represents the mother, and so much more. So I'm not gonna get too much into it. But the channel message here, they are looking for ways to stop the tragedies from happening in their life. So I was in meditation. I was in meditation, and I heard a woman, I heard a man crying and screaming out for like help, or like, please help me, or God, please help me. I also heard, is there any way that I can get out of this? So there was someone that was praying to a higher source, divine, and they were really begging and pleading in regards to getting out of the karma or the restriction that they're currently in. So they're seeing a lot of things happening around them, but they don't want people to be aware of what's happening. But because it's happening in such quick ways, it's like thunderbolts just crashing down into their lives and just completely obliterating, destroying their lives here. And they are very afraid, and they're also very shook by basically the element of surprise. This person or group of people here never thought that they would have gotten caught for the things that they have done towards other people for many years, okay? And they're actively looking for ways. They're looking for different spells, different spell work. They're looking for people. They're even looking for, they're going to church. They're going back to church as well too. They're trying different avenues here to really get themselves out of this sticky situation that they place themselves in, but it's not going to work, okay? So the title message here is they are looking for for ways to stop the tragedies from happening here, and it's very negative. The tragedies that are happening is financial, is their foundation. Their foundation that they've created based on other people's backs is completely destroyed. Their finances completely destroyed. Their home is being destroyed. So when I say their home is being destroyed, if they have not yet quite been like either evicted or their home is being repossessed, things are breaking down in their home, which is making the home more inhabitable. So for instance, like they're cooking something, then a grease fire happened out of nowhere, or the air condition or the central air unit is not working anymore, and that costs a lot to fix that. Or because of inflation of food, they can't afford all of the necessities that they could have before. They can't afford it anymore. So they're like really chinks in, or they're like really tight on finances here. Also, their health is taking a big hit as well too. A lot of them are starting to have like blemishes on their skin. Their skin starting to look very quaily and dry. Quaily is like a dry alligator, like lizardy, chameleon-y, that type of dryness. That's how their skin looking. Someone's hair is falling out. Someone's have bleeding gums. Someone's having issues with their reproductive area. Someone's having issues with their legs as well too. So it's a lot of different ailments that is happening with these individuals here, and they're really trying possible to get out of the karma that they put themselves in here. So again, they're looking for remedies. They're looking for spiritual remedies. They're looking to trying to stop basically just trying to stop all the negative energy that's coming towards them. They're even going as far as trying to return the energy back to you. You have nothing to worry about. You can't return to sender on a return to sender, especially when they're the one that initiated the sender, if that makes sense. They initiated the so-called gift or the mail to be delivered to you. And once it supposedly got to you, you saw it, and then you was like, oh no, this is not me. This is not my energy. This doesn't belong to me. And you return it back to sender. So they're trying to return what you return back to them onto you, and that's just not how this works. So they don't have any knowledge in regards to how spirituality works, clearly. They have no knowledge in regards to how like spells and spell works as well too, and they're just basically digging a deeper hole for themselves. And this group dynamic here is basically digging a deeper hole for themselves here. The tribe. Yeah. The tribe of idiots here who thought that they could, I guess, subdue you, or yeah, I guess they thought that they had control over you, but they did, y'all, please. They ain't got no control over you. So in regards to looking for other ways to stop the tragedies from happening, they're still looking for like individuals that they feel are very skilled to stop these tragedies from happening. But what's happening here is that they actually created a curse for their whole bloodline here. And the individuals that they're deciding to go to in regards to like for work, root work and stuff like that, they're being told, they're getting a strong confirmation from your team collective. Please remember, this is a collective read. It's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? But for the ones that it do resonate with, they're going to other practitioners here, root workers here, to see if they can like lift up the curse, and they can't lift up this curse. So these root workers or these practitioners that they're going to, they're getting strong confirmation from your team, your ancestors, or just, you know, divine, God, whoever, however, right? They're getting strong concrete evidence from a higher source not to mess with anything, because if they attempt to mess with or try to intercede or interject into the karma, the harsh karma that they're receiving, they also be on the chopping block as well too. So they're in a space, or they're in a stance right now where they feel like their back is against the wall, and they just feel very open, very vulnerable, and they can't stop these attacks from happening. And these attacks are very brutal and it's very harsh. So now, that's funny because great news fell on top of negative. So for you, collective, that's great news for you, because it's basically saying that, you know, they're going through they're going through tumultuous waters right now. Drink some water, karmic. Maybe that'll help you. Their career, this whole career of attempting to like cyberbully you, gang stalk you, things of that nature. It's not. It's not working. They crippled. It's to the point where these people, they would sleep with the lights on. They would, any bangs or boom that they hear in the night, they're like really freaked out by it. There are actually apparitions, spiritual apparitions that they are seeing, and it's starting to become more of an actual real thing for them, like on a daily thing. So they could be sitting down trying to have breakfast or whatever the case may be, whatever these dust mites do. They're trying to find like a piece of solace or solace here, and they can't find it. So they feel like their home is haunted. They feel like their telephone is haunted as well too, which was very funny to me. So what I also heard when I was in meditation is that they feel like their phones are tapped, or they feel like it's tapped to the point where there's like a ghost or like a spirit on their phone. So they're kind of blaming the collective for that. You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do with that collective. So just sit back and just laugh. Just have a real nice, big, hearty, ha 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 laugh. You know what I mean? So they don't find this funny anymore. They don't find this funny anymore. They don't find this funny anymore. So they're looking for support of any kind from anyone, any type of practitioner or root worker who they feel deemed to be, I guess, much stronger than you. So they can stop this curse from spiraling out of control. But they've placed a very strong ironclad curse on their bloodline, and it's ironclad. It's rock hard, ironclad. It's cemented in. They cannot fix this. Well, the only way that they can fix it is that they actually go through the karma. So, and they can't handle it. It's too extreme. It's too extreme. It's too extreme for them. They feel like they don't have a safe space to run to, especially physically. They feel like there's ghosts or energies that are following them. So even if they attempt to like go outside or go to the store, do like normal daily things, they can't do it because they're like in the back of their mind, they just feel like someone's always watching them. Okay. And they really, really, truly are blaming all this on you. That you're the reason why all this is happening to them. They're yelling at you. You may not be able to hear. But spiritually, they're yelling at you, or you effing this, you effing that, it's your fault, is this, is that. Just send that back. Send it all back. Any type of negativity that people want to send towards you, let them say what they got to say. Ask them if they done and they finish, okay? And then when they done, just send it back. Send it back. Let them vent, and then send it back. Let them get everything out. There's a reason for that. Let them get everything out, and everything that they said passionately about you, collective, send it back. What else, Spirit? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, you could laugh. Yeah, they are. What else, Spirit? They can't get out of this. They can't get out of this at all. they're trying to explain to a practitioner or root workers here, and there are about 3 or 4 different ones that they did go to, and they're trying to explain to them what has happened, but they're still lying to this practitioner or root worker in regards to what happened here. But it feels like this root worker or spiritualist or practitioner that they're going to seems like they have a pretty good head on their shoulders, meaning that they're not really into the negative type of work. So it's like a case by case with this particular practitioner or root worker. And I'm hearing that this person comes highly recommended. So they went to this person, or they're going to this person here. They're trying to see how they can reverse or flip all the tragedies that are happening. But the practitioner is listening to their team here, and they're deciding not to work with them, and they're bowing out of the situation. Not only are they upset at the practitioner, they're upset at you. They feel like because of all the doors that close, every door is closed or is closing. And they feel because of all their doors closing, they feel like you are responsible for their doors being closing here. So they're really trying to put a big emphasis in regards to whoever they speak to here. Whoever that they speak to here, they're trying to put big emphasis that everything is your fault, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. That's crazy. Imagine somebody starting a so-called one-sided beef or one-sided war with you. You see them for what they are, the filth for what they are. You expose them however way you expose them. Now they're upset, they're exposed, and now with them being exposed comes the harsh karma, and they want to put all that on you. No, just send it back, bro. Just send it back. They're actually telling others that they are losing everything. But again, it all boils back down to you. They just blame you. It's such and such fault. It's the collective's fault that we're going through this. It's this and it's that. You ain't got nothing to do with that, boo. Help is in reverse. They're looking for some kind of help. They don't care how or what or who is it from. They're desperate at this point. They're desperate. They're struggling. They're drowning in debt, drowning in health. They're panicking. They're more hysterical. They're not calm. They're hysterical because they can't seem to, like, whatever they do or whatever they have said here, they can't get out of the situation. They just can't. Duality is in reverse. It's very one-sided. I just keep hearing, God, please help me. Please help me, God. God, please help me. God. I'm here, God damn. I can't take this anymore. Whoa, oh well. Oh the F well. They don't feel confident anymore. Some of them are afraid to leave their home. Sound familiar? Some of them are afraid to leave their home. Some of them are afraid to drive their car. Somebody got into a really bad car accident and it really shook them up to their core. They're in nothing but sadness, and they're really upset because they can't cleanse this curse off of them. This bloodline is cursed. Damn. We got protection, and we also have peace in reverse. They cannot cleanse this off. They can't cleanse it. It's like a wormhole of just negativity, a wormhole of demise. That might actually be, let me see, that might be the name of it. Wormhole of demise. Let's see. We'll see. Yeah, they actually see apparitions, they see ghosts. And what makes this very funny to me is that the individuals that they have poisoned here, they're starting to see their spirit. So they're being haunted by the individuals that they actually pre-transition out prematurely. Their apparitions or their spirits or their ghosts is starting to appear, and they're like, like that. Like, it's like real. What would be a good game for that? Remember Casper from PlayStation 1? There was an actual game called Casper, and it was Casper and his 3 uncles, Stinky, Stretch, and Fatso. And, you know, anyone that know Casper could turn his body into anything, especially more so into inanimate objects. And when he turned into these objects, it helps him to open up doors to many different parts of the actual I think it was the Lazarus or the castle or the home. I forget. It's been a long time since I played that game. I say all that to say, like, that's what's happening. Like, they're seeing apparitions, or they're seeing like energies jumping out of things like toasters and the microwave and stuff like that. Another good example would be like The Sims, especially when the sim has passed. And if the sim has passed in a very untimely way or a very unsettling way, it's going to come back in a way where you're going to see it, and you can't miss it. Like, for instance, if a sim passed away through like a fire, their spirit will come back red, like very angry, very mean-spirited, things of that nature. If they pass from old age, well, then they'll be in a white color energy or aura, and you'll just see them gliding and passing along. They'll come up and out their grave sites and things of that nature. And that's exactly what's happening here. They just got a lot of energies around them that they can't control or they can't maintain. Especially, that's the mystery here. They don't want people to know they're seeing these energies. They're seeing the energies of the people that they have harmed. And that's really unsettling to them, because I guess they thought or assumed that once they did what they did towards these individuals to pre-transition them out prematurely, they thought it was just like a done whatever. But no, these energies are very alive. These spirits are very alive, and they're actually seeing them in real time. And they can't take that. It's like, what is this? They can't take that. They can't take seeing these energies around them. They're not happy at all. They're very angry. And the more angry they get, the harsher the karma is. So yes, keep getting angry, karmics. Please. Please. Okay? They're not growing. They're at a standstill here. They feel like these ghosts are actually monitoring spirits. We have success in reverse. Okay, they feel like you sent the energy. No, you didn't send the energy. You're not out here harming or unaliving people. You're not doing none of that weird stuff. That's all of them. That's just their guilty conscience eating away at them. And because it's so severe and they don't want to take part of it, or they don't want to take responsibility for the things that they've done towards other people, they just feel it's more comfortable to just push everything onto you. Push it all the way back to them. Push it all the way back. Oh, you said what? Push it back. Push it all the way back. We're not arguing with dust boogers and dust mites. We don't do that, boom. And it's to the point where they're like, they want to surrender this. They want to surrender this. They are very afraid of these spirits that are around them. Very afraid. And they want to surrender. They just want to, they just want to, they are physically seeing them, these energies, and they are shocked. They're being haunted by the people that they've unalived or pre-transitioned out. They just feel like their whole life is being watched. They feel like they're on the Truman Show. They're going back to church to ask for help from like a clerk, a clergyman, just people in a higher position here who they feel can help them pray out of this. They're even looking at different options like exorcism as well too. So they feel like maybe being exorcised by these energies or demons here, that they'll be able to get back on the right track. That's not going to happen. To be honest, if this person in the church here decides to do that, if this church person, a clergyman, a clergywoman, decides to help this person here, they're going to be in a windfall of mess. And that's fated to happen. And they're not ready for that. Yeah, they're not ready for that one. Yeah, they're not ready. That's what's being revealed here. They're trying to get delivered. They're going back to church, or they're attending church, and they're trying to get delivered from the sins or the things that they have done towards people. And I'm talking about spending hours in church, 5+ hours, 6+ hours. Can you please pray for me? Can you do this? Can you do that? But we have history in reverse. So they don't want people to know the extent or the extent of the history as to what they've been doing quietly here. And that's why it's backfiring very aggressively, because they still feel that they can trick others. You see that rope there? You see that knife there? 10 o'clock could be very significant. There is a 10 here, so it could be 10 a.m. or 10 p.m., however it resonates, but it's very significant for someone here. Someone's name could be Agatha. Someone's name could be Christy. Okay, but there's a lot of trickery that's involved here. Someone is having issues with their hand. It could be carpal tunnel. My hand is starting to cramp up, and I don't have any of that type of ailments. So someone is struggling with their hand. Someone is struggling with holding things in their hand, so they may not have like mobility or agility to be able to grasp things. So someone is struggling with the mobility of the moving of their hands here, and they're really upset about that. Like their hand is starting to like turn, or it could be arthritis as well, but their hand is not like a free, it's not free. If that makes sense, it's very restricted. They're afraid, to be honest, they are afraid for their life. I gotta keep it real. They're afraid for their life because they don't know how this is going to play out, or let me take that back. They know how it's going to play out. They know it's going to end. It's going to end here. It's definitely going to end here, but they don't know just how violent is going to end here. So they are afraid of a violence pre-transition. That's what they are afraid of. And you poisoning people, you lying on people, you trying to get people caught up. You took the collective child or children away from them. You lied on the collective. You try to do all different types of crazy stuff towards the collective. Why should we feel sorry for you, Karmic? Why should we feel sorry for you? Freedom is in reverse. They don't feel free. Family, your family don't feel free at all. Everything started from the foundation of your family. Again, this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, okay? But for the ones that do resonate, all of this hoopla and foolishness and shenanigans started with the foundation of the family here. And once you separated yourself from them and you moved forward and you did not look back, you closed the doors, you spoke your truth, you spoke your peace, and you just completely released them. That's when all this stuff started happening to them. Hey, this is... I told you it was either judged by 12, carried by 6, carried by 6, or judged by 12. I've been saying it. Those are the only two choices they have left. Those are the only two choices that they got left, boo. And it's spreading very quickly, very, very quickly. And it's just freaking them out of their mind. Y'all know what I'm saying? They feel real stuck, real stuck. They feel like their last place or their last resort is church. And to be honest, it's not, especially after the gracious warnings that they were given, and they decided to completely ignore the warnings that were given to them. And now that they're in a lot of hot seats or troubled waters here, they really feel like by praying this away, that it's going to work. You're going to need more than just prayers. You're going to need more than just prayers. Judgment. That's not going to work. It's just not going to work. It's just, it's not going to work. This is what they have to accept. This is what they have to accept, and they are afraid out their mind. They are afraid out their mind because this is what they have to accept. They have no freedom. Freedom came out again. They're stuck up here. They're stuck up here and they're stuck here. And they want someone else to free them from here and from here. Their health is taking a nosedive because they can't get out of the extensive or extended karma that they created for themselves. So their health is plummeting. The health is very connected to the fear that they are emitting here. They wanted you to be in fear. They wanted to compromise your health, okay? Their health is compromised due to fear. And the more fear that you exert or the more fear that you project, the unhealthier that you can become. Because your body does not operate well in fear. You need peace in your body to operate well. They don't have peace. Some of them haven't gotten their hair cut. Some of them haven't taken baths in a couple days, could be a couple weeks, could even be a couple months, however it resonates. But these people are very unkempt, and their look, they look very unsettling. They look very unsettling. I need to get me something to eat. I just bought me some watermelon. It was so sweet, y'all. Oh my God. I'm still looking for yellow or orange. I know it's pretty hard to find orange. But I found some red ones with seeds. But yeah, my favorite one, to be honest, is the yellow watermelon. It's so good. So good. They regret everything that they have done. And I feel with this regret, they regret what they've done to themselves, not to you, because they're still trying to blame you for why they're going through what they're going through, and they cannot. But they regret getting caught, or they regret not being able to fully end the situation meaning you. They regret that. So the spirits that they pre-transitioned prematurely, as I've mentioned, they are now starting to show themselves, especially at nighttime when they're trying to sleep and, you know, it's completely dark. The energies will just kind of pop out there. They will sleep with the lights on, or they'll sleep with like a TV on, just to kind of keep the unsettling nerves that they're feeling here, but they can't shake it. And the energies or the spirits that they have pre-transitioned prematurely, what they're doing, the spirits or the persons that transition prematurely, what they're doing is that they're keep replaying the events as to what led up to their untimely demise, and they cannot handle that. This family dynamic cannot handle seeing what they've done play back over and over and over. So they're stuck in their mind of what they've done to other people, and they can't get out of that. It's so gruesome, it's so scary, it's so gory for them. It's like they want to scratch their own mind out, or they want to scratch their eyes out. Hopefully that makes sense, because they keep the spirits that pass, they're unsettled, and they're haunting them because they want justice. By you speaking up, this is how they will receive justice. And they're causing a lot of chaos in this family dynamic here. So they're being haunted by the individuals that they prematurely transitioned out here. Very good. Very good. Give them a show, spirit. Give them a show. And it's just the adversity is growing, and it's very unsettling. It's very unsettling to these family members that have done this towards other people. They can't take that pressure. They can't take the pressure of a spirit coming back from the past and basically holding them accountable for what they have done towards them there. And I mean every detail. Like, I don't really speak about too much about what I really see and stuff, because but I still like to say, the spirits that have prematurely transitioned, they are bit by bit, step by step, replaying the most gruesome parts of their untimely demise. They keep showing it to the person that did it, or this family dynamic that did it towards them. I don't know how many times judgment gonna come out. I don't know how many times judgment gonna come out, but judgment is here again. We have judgment, and then we have the 5 of Swords in reverse, and then the 6 of Cups. Dang, 6 of Cups and a Knight of Wands. Dang. Hold on, let me get it all out, might as well. All right, so we have judgment. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, and we also have the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Wands. So 6 of Cups in reverse represents being stuck in the past, regretting all the things that they have did quietly in the dark, in the shadows. With the Knight of Wands here, things are being shown very reckless or in a violent manner from the spirits that are unsettled, or their spirit is not rested. They don't feel rested. And the reason why they don't feel rested is because their untimely demise it's not solved. It's going to be solved, but they're pushing the envelope towards this family dynamic here, and it's putting them in the 10 of swords or 10 of wands, where they feel completely like overwhelmed, overburdened, by what they've done, by the decision and the choices that they decided to make here, and it's ending the conflict here. So while they're fighting these battles and these spiritual battles here, you collective, you should start, if you have not yet, but you should definitely start to feel, dang, that was the devil card and it was in reverse. You should start to feel more open to do things. The devil is in reverse, okay? You should start to feel more in control of self, more in control of your life. You start to feel free or freer. You release them here, okay? And you releasing them, put this in the 5 of Cups. Put them in the 5 of Cups here. Yeah, it's just regret after regret. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune here, where they can't control or they can't change the dynamic of the situation here with the 10 of Swords. It's bad. It's bad. They feel like the spirits have like some kind of something or energy on them where they feel like they can be hurt by a spirit. Okay, if you know, you know. I'm not going into that. That's basic knowledge that you should know. So that's on them. I'm not going into that. We got the 8 of Wands here. Okay, they feel like these spirits is hurting them, or it's wanting to hurt them. Okay, that's what they're keeping a secret here. The High Priestess is in reverse. Yeah, they're keeping that a secret. They feel taunted. They feel haunted by their actions. I hope y'all have a good breakfast today, okay? I sure do. I made some ribs last night. Oh, child, it was so good. Oh, my God. And I ain't put no barbecue sauce on it because you don't need no barbecue sauce. But it was so good last night. It was so good. Yup. I think I'm gonna eat that for lunch. Oh, please take me away. Please take it away. I can't get with it anymore. I'm sorry. You ain't sorry. You just sorry that your sorry, tired self got caught karmic. Okay? You ain't sorry, heifer. Okay, you ain't sorry, Stank, but you ain't sorry. So save it for somebody that here. You ain't sorry. Even Stevie Wonder, who's not really blind, yeah, he can still sing. He can still sing. Even Stevie Wonder can see that you a bold-faced lie. Okay? Bad news. They being hit with bad news and they in despair. So you got the Star card and the Page of Cups. Okay? They just be being hit with bad news here. Their emotions are very traumatic. They feel very, they feel the trauma. They are traumatized. I definitely can tell you that. They are very traumatized by their actions. Yep, they feel traumatized by their actions, boo. And yeah, they're looking for ways, the Magician here. And then the 9 of Cups, they're looking for ways to restore their energy or their finances. That's not going to happen. They're looking for ways to get out of the situation. And it's to the point where they just may just jump ship. 9 of Swords. And they just may, they may, you know, okay? They may do that to themselves. Okay? Pick sense out of nonsense. You see the what kind of person? Okay. Because they're in they're in a lot of sword energy. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. It's too brutal. It's too brutal. Hey, Tower. It's too brutal. It's extreme. All of these swords. Oh my God, look at all these swords. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. What's this? King of Swords, 8 of Swords. This is a lot of swords. Mental. They going mentally insane. The Tower that they brought could be a Scorpio, low vibrational Scorpio. Temperance is Sagittarius, could be a low vibrational Sagittarius. Okay, King of Swords. Gemini. They're fighting with themselves here. All I just keep hearing, God, please get me out of this. No. They lost control, boo, with the Chariot. They lost control of this whole situation. They can't get out of this. They can't get out of this. Detachment is in reverse. They cannot detach from this karma. They can't. They cannot detach from it. And it's all the dead end. They're at a dead end, and it's all playing out in divine timing. Divine timing is now. Right now. There's too many tragedies that are happening. And it's just... They've never seen anything like it. I'll say it that way. They've never seen anything like it. Never. They've never seen anything like that. They feel manipulated by the spirits here. Okay? Connection is in reverse. They don't have a connection to the higher source or the higher power here. Divinity, divine, and they feel very trapped. But they are communicating with the divine for help. Can you please help me get out of this? I will never do this again. I will never that. Da, da, da. And divine like, oh, okay. Yeah, we heard that one before. And we heard that one before too. And we heard that lie too. And that one, yeah, we heard all the lies that they have been graciously given towards the divine. And divine like, nah, you won't have to sit that one out, stinker butt. Well, you're going to have to sit it out. You're going to have to sit that one out, boo. What else? Yeah, you moving on. Yeah, you're moving on from all that trash and debris. Bad habits here. Someone is definitely drugged up. Well, they're not realizing that the more drugs they do, the more they'll be hallucinating. So they're actually going through hallucinations right now with these energies that are surrounding them. Again, drugs are a portal. And if your mind is not fortified and you're not peaceful in your mind, you're going to open up many different portals that are very, very scary, or could potentially be very scary because your mind is not fortified. And because they use drugs or alcohol or whatever they use to do their thing here, they're opening up the portals to no end. And they don't even realize that this is causing them to have such a bad trip. It's caused them to have such a bad trip. It's like spirit is cock blocking them from any goodness or greatness here, and they're haunted by that. Yeah, and we're not even in Halloween, child. We're not even in Halloween season. Guess what? That's my favorite holiday. I love me some Halloween. I love Halloween, boo. You can't tell. I love me some Halloween. I love it. I love it. I love it. Could be because my birthday's the next day. Scorpio, but you know what I'm saying? I love me some Halloween, boo. The whole month of October. I love it. I just be like, yeah, I love it. I love it. So this obsessive lover here is watching you from afar, or soon they won't be watching you from afar because they're putting themselves in a very dangerous headspace, and they're just going to, you know, okay, bankrupt. They're bankrupt, but they could be filing for bankruptcy. Chapter 11, chapter 13 here. They're telling other people not to mention your name. Yeah, it's a matter of, this is what, it's a matter of this. That's what it's a matter of. That's what it's a matter of. But they're not here no more. They here. That's what they are. They here. And they're actually seeing the energies. And it's funny because this skull is up here. This is how they're popping up. They're showing up in skull-like animations. And then they're like changing themselves in front of them. And it's like, yeah, like they literally saw a ghost, which they are. The ghosts of the people that they transitioned out prematurely. That's who they're seeing. And these ghosts are very assertive. Oh, well, thank you. They're very assertive. Psychic attack, being assertive. They want justice, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it. They're looking for forms of spiritual protection, which they will not receive. They're not intelligent. You're not dealing with smart people here. They feel very overwhelmed because I guess they thought that they were more intelligent than you, which is comical. But anywho, you just gotta let people beat y'all. But they thought that they were at least 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, 1/64. Let's say 1/64. No, let's say 1/28 of smarts, okay? 1/128. They thought that they had some kind of a smarts or some kind of intelligence over you. They thought that they were smarter than you. So they thought that with their very low form of intelligence, they thought it was enough to overpower you, or more so overwhelm you here. And they're beginning to see that's just not what that is here. Okay. They're being attacked by animals as well too. When you understand how energy works, you will understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. So for the most part, because they have been doing nothing but projecting negative energies out into the world, that's what they're getting back. So again, if they're outside, they're walking somewhere, taking the trash out, whatever, however, there could be stray dogs that could be growling towards them. There could be like a what do you call it? I see bugs too. Infestation that's happening in their home. Their home don't feel safe. They don't feel safe in their own home, but the home starts here. See, they only think about the physical matters of things, the materialistic things of the world, and that there is crumbling or has crumbled, and their mind is not fortified because they don't have the things that they work so hard to steal from others. So all the things that they have within a home, house, apartment, whatever, however, it's starting to break down here. Immediate action is breaking down to the point where they don't have the funds to fix it. So if they don't have the funds to fix it, their quality of life starts to deteriorate. And that's what's happening here. They can't afford a new stove. They can't afford a new refrigerator. They can't afford to change the pipes out. Or if they're with a landlord here, the landlord is not doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's not good. It's not good for them. It's not good. Some of them may be forced to be moved back home with family members. And if that's the case, that's not going to work well for them as well too, because what they're doing now is they're bringing all that negative energy towards this home, this family dynamic here. That's not going to end well. So whoever's in this group here that is moving back with a family dynamic here, they're going to make that household sick. And then you're going to start to see more unexpected pre-transitions based on the energy that they're carrying. They carry a very, very, very heavy threshold of chaos that they don't know how to maintain or to control, because they don't know how to control themselves. Yeah, energy and auras is in reverse. What does that smell like, collective? Smells like victory. Their environment is not safe. They don't feel safe in their environment. They don't find this funny anymore. Well, why not, Carmen? Why you don't find this funny? Come on. Why you don't find this funny, man? It's hilarious. You should laugh. You should laugh. Mystical experiences. They terrified of what they're seeing. 5 + 5 is 10. Break it down to 5. 5 and 5 is changes, big changes. They can't handle the mystical experiences. You can't handle that. They just want to go back to when life was very simple. And the answer is no. The answer's no. Shoot, shoot. Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life. Kanye West. Make it stop. Make it stop. No. They'll be silenced by fright. Or there's silence and fright. And they're not telling people that they're seeing the apparitions or they're seeing the spirits because they don't want people to know that they were the reason as to why they're responsible for the spirit showing up, if that makes sense. So they're responsible for these deaths of these individuals that has transitioned prematurely, but they're not telling people the true reason why they're coming to them. They're saying that they're seeing spirits and ghosts, but they're not telling the true reason why. I know what I'm talking about, boo. What's that? Yeah, they are heavily connected to karma. Heavily. Look. You got 3 different people here that's, help me, please. I'm begging you. Please, can you help me? Can you help me, please? Look, they all begging. They all begging to be saved, and they're not going to be able to be saved. Yep, they're not going to be saved. I mean, they didn't want to be saved before, so what's the difference now? Now things come tumbling, crashing down. Now you want to be saved? That's not how that works. You always get warnings before the storm. I don't care how you want to look at it. You always get warnings before the storm. And if you decide to neglect and ignore the warnings, that's on you, Carne. That's on you, boo. This is justice. Everybody watch them go stir crazy. Ah, rah, rah. Roar, roar, and roar. Yeah, that's why they're going to church, because they're seeing the spirits here. Yeah, and they're trying to be initiated into healing themselves. They're trying spiritual baths. They're trying prayers. They're trying whatever they can try here. Autonomy is in reverse. These spirits are not free will. They don't, yeah, okay. They are experiencing, like they want it to be controlled. They want the aftermath or the effect of all the things that they've done. They want to control it, but they can't control it here. So they don't feel safe. They could be working with deities and energies too. These same energies and deities that they've attempted to push onto you. Some of them are going back to them for like a grievance or like a pardon or repent. They came to collect, and they are going to collect. They're going to collect from the toxic karmic family that attempted to put this onto you and to other people. They're upheaval. Yeah, okay, they're going back. Some of them are going back to these spirits here. Protection is in reverse. They're going back to these same spirits that they summoned upon. Dang, starting over is in reverse. And they're looking for some kind of a pardon here. And they not, that all that pardon stuff, never repenting stuff, that we've been past that stage. They've been past that stage. They coming for they pay. Where's they pay? Y'all promised the collective. Y'all put a spiritual hit on the collective. It didn't work, but that's what y'all tried to do. Now these energies are coming up. They want their coin. They want their energy. They want their payment. The payment is not the collective. The payment is the karmic and the karmic family. Well, sucks to be them. What do you think, collective? Sucks to be them? Interesting. Well, they didn't want to be saved. They didn't want to be saved. So, they was curious about their darkness, and hey, you can't tell nobody what to do, okay? You can't tell people what to do with themselves, with their lives. And hey, that's fine. They were very curious. They were curious to the dark side, and the dark side completely consumed them. They have no one to blame but themselves. But they do want the spirits to go away. The spirits that they've transitioned out, they want them to go away, and they're not going anywhere. The only way they will go is if they join them. And they will. And you're going to get strong confirmation that they joined them. And once the spirits are successful with cleaning out the negative, baneful, toxic energies of these karmic family members here, then you're going to see this spirit being able to finally rest in peace. Yeah, well. Told you not to do it. We said not to do it, but no, we ain't know what we talking about. Okay. Whatever you say, big dog. Oh, I gotta stop calling you big dog, because ain't nothing big about you, bro. Little dog. Okay? All right, little dog. Try to tell you. Okay. I don't know what you want us to do. You refuse to listen. So, I mean, so now you in the front line. Yeah, the spirit is, yeah. And, see, this game, they playing a game with the spirits. And they did not expect for it to go left. That's the truth. They ain't expect all this to go left. And these spirits cold. And they are after this group of individuals. I'm hearing, I don't believe it. Well, I mean, I can care less if you believe or you don't believe. I don't care. But the truth gonna always set you free. So if you don't believe, that's on you. If you do believe, that's on you. Either way, it don't matter to me. I'm just the messenger. So I say all that to say, who don't hear will feel. And if you don't want to hear what's going on, you eventually will feel. So either way, it don't make me no difference, boo. I don't care. I don't care. When you see them with their eyes all bugged out and when you see them going like that, oh, okay. Because that's exactly what's happening. And fire. Could be a fire sign, which is what? A low vibrational dusty, Leo, Sag, or Aries. Low vibrational, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Okay? And they're getting special treatment because they wanted to go down that rabbit hole. And hey, that is absolutely okay. Let people be, boo. That's okay. They wanted to go down that rabbit hole of darkness. That is A-okay. And they were very shocked to see what they pulled up and pulled out. Well, you have to have a very strong stomach to be in darkness, especially all the time. Lord, every time, every day you in darkness. Nah. Every day. They hear them. They hear spirits. They do. They hear them. They hear them. Some of these spirits are telling them to do things towards themselves. That's crazy because they created I'll just say it this way, a pre-transitioned spell onto you. They pushed that onto you. They actually paid someone to get someone to make you, transition yourself out of here. Of course, that didn't work, but that's what the plan was here. And now they're stuck in the box that they placed for you. They're pinned to their own demise. And this is what they were doing. They were cooking up things in the lab here, and they wanted you to pre-transition out prematurely. And it's happening to them, and they can't explain what's happening. They can't explain it, but they are stuck in their net. Oh well, Not our problem, not our monkey, not our show, not our problem, boo. Maybe next time. And it's a very, very, very short, very, very, very highly, there ain't no next time. I'm just going, there ain't no next time. Okay? You ain't getting no next time. You don't get no back interest to reincarnate. You don't get to do none of that stuff. Once you done, you out. And the reason being is because of how much karma they created for themselves. I'll put it like this. The karma that they create is going to spill into the generations of whatever's left of their thing until the whole thing is just extinct. So it's new generations of, like, if they have children, adult children, whatever, and they have kids, if they want to have kids, they won't be able to have kids. It's going to be like so much obstruction of their life based on the decision that this family dynamic decided to do here. Survival mode is out of the question. Okay, they won't even be able to survive. Like, you know how you were able to survive where you were living in survival mode? Well, that mode is over. That mode of life is over. They won't even have the opportunity to survive in survival mode because they just did too much. It's too much. And the karma is just very extreme. It's just hard to explain. I can just see it and I can just feel it. It's sometimes some things are just really hard to put into words. They're consumed by their shadows. Look at the person. The shadow bigger than him. That's his shadow, but the shadow bigger than him. And they're in denial and shame. They're scared of their own shadows, but they're okay with playing in it or staying in it. It don't make sense. How are you afraid of something that you created? You created a monster of self, and you're afraid of yourself? That's crazy. And they want other people to be afraid of them because they're afraid of themselves. Pay attention to people. When someone is just actively trying to hurt you or harm you in a ways of very like scare tactics and being in fear, it's because they're afraid of themselves. They can't even get themselves out the situation. They can't even stay out their mind, not even 5 minutes without them having some kind of a breakdown, psychotic breakdown or some mess like that, child. Say. We have resilient, bold, and sassy. That's in reverse. I'm going to put it upright so you can see. But this is very barren. This energy is very barren. It's not really a lot of life here. And if you can see them little saucers and stuff, you know, the little UFOs or whatever here, that's what they're seeing. They're just seeing energies. Yeah, they're seeing spirits and they can't handle that. They don't want you to know. Message, curiosity, sign. They're hiding in such a deep facade that they don't even want you to be aware of what they got going on, because they know that if you knew what they were going on, if they knew that you knew, that makes sense. If let me find my words. They don't want you to be aware of what they're currently going through. If you were aware or are aware of what they're going through, they are very afraid that you're going to speak out and tell others what they're going through. Isn't that what you should do? Duh. But they don't want people to know what they're going through. They still want to control the narrative, and there's no narrative to control. Yeah, mystery, read between the lines. Yeah, read between the lines here. I don't want nobody to know what's going on. I don't want nobody to know what's going on here. I don't want nobody to know what's going on. Somebody can be born in the 8th month. August. We have alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, and magic. That's in reverse. But I want to put it upright. Do you see the eye is between the, is in the eye here, but it was in reverse. 2 + 6 is 8. Someone's born in the 8th month, August. Someone's suffering from hallucinations really badly. And this is what they see in their eye. This is what they're viewing, or this is what they see. That makes sense? Because this is between their eye, the pupil, the cornea, the eyeball. We also have the Syrians here. Responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Now +1 is 10. That's 1, a portal. Their first house could be compromised. First house represents your appearance, how you show up to the world. The first house is also your rising sign. Okay. So your rising sign is how you are shown or seen in the world. So check your birth chart to see what that is and start doing your own independent research here. They're very uncertain. They feel very, they feel very guarded. Look at her. She feels very guarded. Like her whole body language here is like, I can't, like she's seen something. She feels very spooked. She feels very spooked by the turn of events here. Somebody could be born in February. That's the 2nd month. This fell on the ground. So yeah, they could be sleeping on the floor. Some of these people, their furniture gave out, could have like dry rot in their furniture, but we do have cot here. 3 hots in the cot. Somebody could be from Colorado. Okay. Someone's nickname could be TC. They're looking for overtime, or they're looking for ways to make money, so they're doing it overtime. They're not making any money. They don't have any money. We have E. They feel very empty. Someone's having issues with their leg or their toe. Some kind of gangrene or some kind of ailment in their toe. So their toe could be amputated, or because they're not taking care of their toe. So it could be diabetes as well. Somebody's going through diabetes. Their leg could be amputated from it. Somebody could be from Connecticut. Someone's name is Tony. I'm hearing catharsis. Catharsis. A bodily purging. CATHARSIS. Catharsis. A bodily purging. Okay. To purify. Pure, clear of dirt, clean, spotless, open, free, clear of shame or guilt. So that's where they're trying to get to, but they got a long way to go, boo. A long way to go. Somebody could live off a Rising Sun Street, Rising Sun Avenue, Rising Sun Boulevard. I'm hearing Ativan. Someone loves Fig Newtons. You may like Sir Isaac Newton. You may study him. You could have been studying him recently. Someone's name is Trayvon. Centrifugal, isn't that a force? Centrifugal. Flying off or proceeding out from a center. Yeah, so centrifugal. They are not centered, and they're flying out of their not being centered. If that makes sense, they're not balanced with self. So they're unbalanced. Someone loves grape soda, grape juice. You could be in Virginia. You can be in Tijuana, which is Mexico. Ganja, you could be smoking ganja. You could be from Jamaica. Okay, you got ganja. You could be working with Ganesh, Lord Ganesha. Someone's name is Raj. Somebody tried to put you in a jar. It broke or it bust. Okay, so that backfired on them. Someone's name is Ty. Could be Tyann, Tylin, Tierra, Tyera. Gainesville, I think that's Georgia. Your last name could be Gaines, Gaines, or Ganes. I'm hearing Ronaldo. Someone's name is Wendy Kaufman with a K. Someone's name is Tori. You can listen to Tory Lanez. Someone can listen to Young Jock. It's going down. Meet me in. It's going down. Somebody, I don't know if this is still a thing, but remember Torrent, where you can rip music and download into the CDs? I don't know if that's still a thing. Your name could be Tori, Toriel. Winter, you may love winter. It could be your favorite season. I'm here vocational. If you're wondering about rent being paid, it's going to be paid on time. So don't focus too much on that part. You're always going to be taken care of, collective. So someone could be struggling with friends, or you're wondering when your rent is going to come. It's going to come. It's going to be right on time. You want to get like 2 or 3 times more the amount, so you have nothing to worry about. That's for the collective, the high vibrant collective that is doing something or attempting to do something good in their life. Okay, so if you're one that's struggling with friend, or you're nervous and you feel like you can't pay your rent gonna be paid on time. Okay, so don't stress about it. You're gonna be okay. Okay. I'm here myopia. That could be with your eyes. Someone's name is Trey. You can listen to Trey songs. I think I said Colorado. Okay. Quagmire. Giggity, giggity. Someone's name is Corey. You could be from Washington State. You could be from Montana. You can be from Kentucky. You may love Mountain Dew. Your name could be Kai, Cayenne, Kendra, Kendry, Glory, Gory, Coil. You may want your hair to be coiled in curls, like tight coils. Someone loves Wagyu meat. Wagyu beef. Lord child, Wagyu beef. Why I'm trying to put a TH? Somebody may have like a lisp, or they may pronounce their TH with like their tongue. That makes sense. So it could be some form of a lisp. Meath. What is meath? M-E-A-H? Meath. That might be something. And beef. B-E-E-T-H. That might be something too. So however that resonates, that's what came out. That's what came out. Let's see. All right. We got Venus in Libra in the 4th house. Okay. We got the 1st house in the moon in Capricorn. We have the sun sign in Taurus, okay, in the 2nd house, okay. Gemini, Jupiter, 9th house. Oops. All right, we said Taurus, so here's Taurus. We got Capricorn. We got Scorpio. You got Pisces. Sag, just do 3 more. 3 more. Pisces. Libra, one more, Capricorn. All right. So if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time. And don't forget before I forget. Get your book, get your copy of Ink and Emotions, a poetry journal. Again, this information will be posted in the comments below and also in the community tab. And also be on the lookout for a new edition of ebooks that will be created. So that way you can print at your own leisure and you can still use it to enhance the positivity of your mental health. Okay? So until next time, guys, if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.